Greetings, Premier Planet. Justin Barlow here, coming at you from inside the Premier Studio in Woodstock, Illinois, where we just wrapped up PPW 190. That's right, we are in the home stretch, folks, to June the 16th at PPW 200. Mark your calendars for that one. We want to fill the Premier Studio and celebrate with all of you on that historic night. But first, let's talk about tonight, shall we? In our opening contest, it was announced earlier in the week. It was a #1 contenders gauntlet. Now, the way this worked, before the taping, all of the participants drew numbers at random. The wrestlers who drew numbers 1 and 2 started the match. Whenever someone was pinned, submitted, counted out, disqualified, what have you, the person who drew the following number would come in, take that person's place, and the match would continue until there was one wrestler left standing. The unfortunate individuals who drew numbers 1 and 2, La Tarantula and ANAKIN. ANAKIN was able to get a win over La Tarantula, but then unfortunately ANAKIN, despite a hard-fought effort in the first round match, he fell victim to Chase Gosling's vicious powerbomb. Chase picks up a win in round 2, and then comes round 3. Chase's opponent is Sensei. Chase is just about to take things home for the victory, but then out comes INEISTRA with the distraction, and this allows Sensei to roll Chase up, and thanks to a handful of tights, Sensei picks up a victory. But then an interesting turn of events, taking Chase's place, none other than INEISTRA himself, and these two looked like they were going to duke it out, but just as it looked like they were about to collide, they embrace each other, a nice brotherly hug, and then the unthinkable, Sensei, with a title shot hanging in the balance, lays down for INEISTRA. This allows INEISTRA to pick up a quick victory, 1, 2, 3, and then INEISTRA, though, he's forced to contend with the only 3-time champion in PPW history. I'm talking, of course, about the world-exclusive Matt Vine. Now, Vine in this one, you would think he would have the advantage, but INEISTRA, always so crafty, is able to get his feet on the ropes and steal a pinfall from Matt Vine, and this takes INEISTRA to the final round, where he has to contend with Irish Andy Anderson, who has not been in a great mood as of late, ever since his falling out with Ronnie Metro, the PPW champion. And in this match, Andy Anderson is able to execute a schoolboy on INEISTRA, pick up the victory, making him the new #1 contender. But as Andy is just about to start the celebration, INEISTRA delivers 2 knees to Andy's back. Andy's on the canvas, laid out, and out comes the champion, Ronnie Metro, to interrupt what was supposed to be the intermission, demanding that the match begin right then and there with Andy laid out on the canvas. Andy, though, he's able to regain a vertical base, and he really took a fight to Ronnie, so much so that Ronnie just, he fell out of the ring and decided, you know what, I'm too good for this, apparently, and he took a count-out loss against Andy Anderson, meaning that while Andy won the match, Ronnie retains the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. When we came back from intermission, it was CORR versus Sky Blue, one of their most intense matchups to date. And at the close of this contest, Sky is able to slide in under the bottom rope and between Connor's legs, get him on the mat, and also roll over and hook his legs for a 1, 2, 3, and a big pinfall win for Sky Blue in this ongoing rivalry in PPW. And then in our main event, triple threat tag team match, the team of 0-2 and 0-3, accompanied, of course, by CORR, who is now claiming that thanks to a DNA test, he's 1/19th Japanese, something like that, some weird fraction like that, against ANAKIN and Matt Vine, against INEISTRA and Sensei. Now, in this match, just given the history between these 3 teams, of course, this one was intense. At one point, all of the competitors, all 6 of them, found themselves on the floor outside the ring. The referee is counting away, and right as he's about to count all the men out, in rolls 0-2 or 0-3. It's hard to tell because they look identical either way. Under that bottom rope, right at the perfect time, The referee counts the rest of the individuals out. The zeros pick up a victory by way of countout. And Premier Planet, I have some exciting news. It was announced in the Premier Studio this past Saturday that this coming Saturday at PPW 191, we are going to have a tournament to crown a new #1 contender, but this is no ordinary tournament because the opening round matches are going to be decided by you, the Premier Planet. That's right, we're bringing back the random fandom. One fan will be chosen at random to draw a name out of a hat. Another fan will be chosen. And the two names that are drawn out of that hat are the two competitors who are going to compete in the first match. And it's going to go like that throughout the entire opening round. So it's really anybody's ball game. Anything can happen this coming Saturday night because the power is in your hands and it's the luck of the draw this Saturday night. Premier Planet, as always, I want to thank you all on behalf of all of us here at PPW for your continued support. Don't forget to check us out all over social media. Find us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Snapchat. Both of those are at Premier Planet. Find us on Instagram, on YouTube, and of course at our official webpage at www.premierprowrestling.com. I'm Justin Barlow, and we'll see you folks out here for PPW 191.